positivity. Hey, nothing can stop me. Hey, divinity chose me. Hey, go. Hey, go. Hey, go. Hey, I choose positivity over negativity each and every time. Go. I manifest whatever I desire in my life because it's my birthright. Hey, I'm full of. Hey, hey, nothing can stop me. Hey, divinity chose me. Hey, go. Hey, go. Hey, divinity chose me. Hey, I'm full of positivity. Hey, and nothing can stop me. Hey, nothing can stop me. Hey, divinity chose me. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey, hey. I choose peace over madness each and every time because I am in control. Hey, hey. When challenges come, I approach them head on because I know that challenges come. But what matters most is how do I handle the challenges? How do I react when the challenges come? Hey, I'm full of positivity. Hey, nothing can stop me. Hey, I heard Lady Harmony this morning and she was like, you know, God's got a plan for you. And not only does he have a plan for you, he's going to walk you right through it. And I was like, confirmation, sis. Hey, we're full of positivity. Nothing can stop me. Hey, hey, and nothing can stop you. Hey, so do what you do.
Hey, Tribe.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hope you guys are doing well in positive energy and attracting the life you desire because it's your birthright, okay? Of course, we're coming through with another live for you guys. Take the message how it resonates in your life. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And don't forget, if you love the video, run it up, share it out, right? There's so many people that need to hear the message. Share the video out.
Hey. Morning, Grand Rising. Hey, everyone. How's everyone doing? I pray everyone is having a good morning or a good start. You know, High Priestess is actually wearing our morning downloads on her shirt.
Oh, yeah. Right? I got the downloads.
Right. And I'm going to start with the first one. Learn to appreciate yourself.
Okay.
Right? If you don't learn how to appreciate yourself, you're going to be useless.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, now I'm not going to say useless, but it's kind of hard trying to be, you know, it's kind of hard trying to be solid for other people or just solid in general if we don't learn some type of self-appreciation.
Well, if you don't appreciate yourself, how can somebody else truly appreciate you?
Yeah,
you know,
set the tempo.
You set the tempo for how you are treated, right? And so I demand to be appreciated because I appreciate myself. That could be an affirmation for you.
That's right.
I demand to be appreciated because I appreciate myself. And I know my value and I know my worth. And anybody that enters my life will know my value and they will know my worth as well as I will know theirs.
You know, self-love is a resonancy.
Come on.
Self-love is a resonancy within itself. Like when you showing yourself love, you don't gotta say too much. It resonates. Like people can see it. The same way people can see when we not showing our self-love. So first download, learn to appreciate self. And the second one is don't hesitate to say no. Everybody, you know, some people, I had a problem with that. Like saying no sometimes is what's gonna keep you in alignment. And no is just the flip side of yes. Like, you know how we don't put much into saying yes? Well, we shouldn't put much into saying no. Like, and you gotta understand, truly as an empath, I've been speaking to the empaths lately. Empathetic people have a problem with saying no because you can feel the plight of the other person. And this is where we need to obtain balance. Like, if I tell somebody no, what they do with that no is on them, not me. Because if I say no, I'm saying no for a reason. So, you know, like when you're dealing with people with no's and yeses, Spirit says don't hesitate to say no.
You know, also being able to express no, you know, it keeps us in truth, because in Proverbs, I can't remember exactly which one it is. Don't quote me exactly, but there's a Proverbs, and it speaks about, you know, there's only yes and no. There's no in between. Anything else is pretty much a lie, right? So, you know, boundaries. You know, saying no, it becomes boundaries, right? When we don't have the ability to say no, we become like a city with no walls, right? We start saying that we can do. We start saying yes to things that we really don't want to do, things we don't really have any intention to do, right? Because we just didn't say no. So it's very important to have that boundary, right? To be able to say no. You know, a part of being strong is being able to say no, because, you know, we feel like, oh, you know, we have to help people. We're loving and we're light, but we do, right? But at some time, you know, there's some things even God has to tell us no at some point, you know. So it's very important to have boundaries.
Then sometimes when you fail to say no, you end up telling lies. Like somebody asks you to do something, you be like, all right. Then when you don't get it done because you really don't want to do it, here comes the lie. Oh, I forgot.
That's what Proverbs saying. It's only yes or no, right? So it's like, you know, if you don't want to tell a lie, it's either yes or no, because there's never an in between. You know, if you can't say yes or no, most of the time you already know the answer. You know what I'm saying? You know what the answer is. You just have to be truthful enough.
Even if you can't find a yes or a no, I'll get back to you. Or I need to sort it out. Or I need to take some time to think. Because a lot of times people try to draw an empathetic person into a corner with their plight. Like, I really need you. You're the only one that can help me. And then boom, you know, your failure to say no, it could disrupt things in your flow, right? Not being selfish, but being balanced.
You heard me.
Do what makes you happy.
Hey, okay. I think we actually had a clip about that the other day, right? Do the things that make your heart happy. A lot of times, to be honest with you, what makes you happy is living in your purpose, your gift, you know, because we are spiritual beings having a human experience, right? So your soul remembers certain things, right? Your spirit and your soul know it has a certain remembrance of things. And so when you do what's in alignment with your purpose, your soul it has a remembrance, right? So it's like that's what really pleases you. You know, the things we do for instant gratification, you know, the things we do to fit in with the crowd, they don't really please us. It's the things that, you know, are deeper within us that please us. So that's what I'm saying.
That's real. Ain't even no elaboration needed. And the last one is be the master of yourself.
Okay.
That's taking accountability, in my opinion.
Okay.
Like, everybody thinks like mastering is not. Mastering is being able to be like, yo, it was me. It's me at fault. It's me, and you know, I need a default setting. It's me that needs to start over. It's me that was wrong. That's mastering yourself. Like leaving people no room to come in and say this, that, and the third about you. Why? Because you already owned, you know, even your shadow aspects. It's like I can own them. I can sit down and have a conversation with you, and I can be limited in my expression, but I can be honest. That's being a master of yourself. Not letting people pull you certain ways you don't want to go. Knowing when to say enough is enough. Like, I don't have to have this conversation or this argument. I don't have to justify anything.
I am in control of my own emotions, and I am going to have a great day. I am going to lead myself in the direction. You literally have to start talking to yourself. And I know they say you're crazy if you talk to yourself, but I disagree. You know, sometimes you have to tell your own self. You have to direct your own mind to which way you want the day to go, which way you want things to go. Because if not, evil will try to persuade
It'll
you to
run
go.
up on you.
You know, evil will be like, well, come this way since you can't control yourself.
It'll run
Let
up
me
on
control you.
Evil will.
You know what I'm
it'll
saying?
run up on you. Next thing you know, your day is shrouded in mystery, right? Because it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, evil will run up on you in the
Right.
form of a person. It could be a, you know, especially them bosses and them supervisors, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, for people that
Or
work.
customers,
Or them
anything.
children.
Children,
Them children, right.
You know, whoever. It's like, you know, I'm learning to say that, you know, like I told myself, you know, I'm really focusing right now as I'm journaling, because I'm into my journaling right now. Spirit has led me to journaling. You know, I am not in control of what people do, but I am in control of what I do, right?
That's
so
right.
like right now, I really want to become a master of you know, not responding. Like, I'm pretty good at it. I'm pretty good at it, but sometimes I'll be with the shits, you know, for shits and giggles. Like, you know, sometimes I will go probably a little bit more than I need to. And so I'm still a work in progress, right? So I am really like focused right now while I'm doing my 60 days of journaling, which started yesterday, to really like focus myself on my responses and reactions to people, you know, which I do a pretty good job. You know, I've been a customer service manager and all kinds of managers for, you know, I've been all kinds of things that required me to have this discipline, but I feel like I can be even better, right? Because that's the goal, you know, to be even better and even better and even better, you know, because I'm here to lead. So yeah, you could be needing to focus on this too. Journaling can be significant for you. Maybe you need to join me in this 60-day. No, I started yesterday, right? But you can pick up today. It'd be day 59, right? Or you can go an extra day, right, to make you 60 days of journaling. I feel like God told me it's really going to reveal things about self, right? Because like I said, we focus so much on external things, right, that we don't take time to really focus on self. So what if you wrote down, you know, what if you join me in journaling for 60 days and really, you know, not about outside things, about self, when you blow up, when you go off, when, you know, when you do great, you know, all kinds of things. You could be needing to do this. I know I'm rambling.
No, I want you to do the angel number.
Oh, okay. So we're going to get into this angel number, but so that's why I feel like, you know, this all could be significant. It all goes together. We got number 1717 out here for you. You know what this is. I heard you know what it is. Wiz Khalifa could be significant. Black and yellow, black and yellow. You know what it is. Good fortune. 1717 is here for you. Okay? You can have a 17-year-old child. Okay? You could be married for 7 years to someone's anniversary. Kudos to you. Okay, we got someone watching over you, so of course you have angels, okay, watching over you. You can have a transition loved one, an ancestor that protects and guides you. This could be a person that transitioned recently. Okay, I'm feeling like a younger energy. I don't know, but good fortune, unforeseen forces, and direction. So in the midst of, you know, possibly losing something, there comes direction. There comes, you know, unforeseen forces that protect you, guide you, love you. Okay, something about that. You could have been feeling like, you know, you were lost after a situation, but you are being divinely guided. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true. And I believe this. Why? Because if you can dream about a thing, you can envision a thing, you can see a thing, that means you can get to a thing. That means you can accomplish a thing. You can have a thing. You're able to manifest a thing. And I believe this because next we have unexpected. Okay? So that means there's something unexpected coming in here for you, right? You know, the unknown, the unseen. Someone's okay with, you know, the unknown, the unseen. You don't even expect what's coming into you. But it says happening suddenly and sooner than you thought. Intense, fast, and surprise. Ooh. So I don't know, there's something coming in here for you. After the storm is what I'm seeing, because you know this looks like a pretty storm, like a storm that would be dressed up. Okay.
Oh, it's out. I thought you had moved it. I got it. I thought you had moved it to the.
You know, so yeah, good fortune is here for you. I feel like, you know, you could probably feel the presence of, you know, someone protecting you, the divine, God himself. Like you can feel the energy. I feel like someone is seeing miracles right now. Miraculous things could be happening for you. Okay? It could be seeming like, you know, things were all falling apart, but now they could be suddenly just coming together unexpected here. Happening very quickly. Okay?
So you do have, it's definitely an ancestor out here on board. She pulled someone watching over you. I got the King of Swords, which is a spirit guide card.
Okay.
Right. Also, this King of Swords is, if this also could be a masculine energy. It could be a Libra energy as well. It's a very disciplined energy, truthful, honest, and mental clarity. Also, the King of Swords is an investigator, right? So I'm feeling like if it's a spirit guide and then it's being justified by don't freak out. So what that's telling me is that some things are being revealed to you, either or going to be revealed to you.
Surprise.
It could be coming through your dream as well. Like I see dream state on the card, right? So you could be kind of like getting messages in your dream state, and I feel spirit is saying don't freak out. Or it could be just information coming to you. Like, you know, sometimes when you got like when you have an intuition that something is coming, or it's probably good to not be expecting, just let it happen. Like, you know, if you suspicious of some things or whatever, don't you got, like I see, you got spirit guides, you got a spirit team involved in your life. So the things that you don't know, I feel like don't go looking for things that you don't know, right? Like kind of just like let things fall in place. Because when you go looking for things, right, this is why we freak out.
Be careful what you go looking for.
Well, you freak out when you go looking for it because you got a preconceived notion, you already expecting, and when you feel like something is it boom. So be a person kind of like that doesn't freak out. This is what Spirit's saying. And you got Seven of Cups in reverse, which is a person who is very much in alignment with reality. It's not a sense of disillusionment with you, right? And detach. And I feel like this is what's happening. Like detaching from delusion, being delusional about things. Somebody like, nah, I can see what's really real. It says alignment, personal values, reality, clarity, right? But it also says lack of purpose, fantasy, which means that I feel like it's a need, even in this detached, like finding out things and you know, spirit bringing things to your attention. It can cause you to be in a place where you don't want to move, or you feel like, you know, you forlorn, or you just feel like, you know, like, wow, this, and I feel like detachment is like shutting off the phone, like in this energy, like not going and kind of like looking for what you know is going to hurt you. Like, this is spirit saying not to be in that kind of energy. Like, this is what hurts us. Like, you know, it's like we need time to heal. It's not a time to investigate things that's negative. Like, you may not have that kind of strength. You might still be healing.
Oh, wow. It's so funny that you said that because, you know, I believe what you're saying is true because, look, it says many factors Timing is fragile, complex, and
Wow.
multifaceted. Now, delicate, precision, and clarity.
That's what I just said. Like,
Confirmation.
you're still healing. Like, don't go looking. This card says it. Thank you, Spirit. Timing is fragile. Didn't I just say somebody healing? So what I'm saying is, don't break yourself. Don't shatter yourself. Don't take your healing backwards. You
Yeah.
know? And
Because I'm here, Latoya Luckett. I'm torn in between the two. Because I really want to be something like that. You better get it together.
yeah, you know, and this energy, like, and then, you know, when you healing, that's when the call come. When you right in the midst of healing,
Morning.
the call comes, right? So if you receiving that call, I feel like leave it on red until you strong enough, you know.
Ben want to know if he's going to be good at this job.
Are you, Ben? I can't tell you whether you're going to be good at a job or not. Only you can tell yourself that. That's divination abusing as well, Mr. Ben. Good morning, sir.
I got union out here in past life, so I don't know if you're in a past life union or I don't know. It says we reunite with our loved ones over and over in different lives. So I don't know. This could even be that ancestor that we were talking about. You know, that loved one that protects you, that loved one that, you know, watches over you. Something about that is here. We got union showing up for you as well here. Okay? Someone could be needing a past life regressive reading. It's your boy right here. Okay? If you want to tap in with that, this is your boy right here. Okay? Right? The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Now, remember we had unexpected here. There's some kind of unexpected event that is going to occur, right? And I feel like it is going to blow your mind. You know, I feel like this is a surprise in the most beautiful way that I can imagine. You know, something about that. Okay, and I feel like it's something that comes after a storm, or something that it looked like a storm and maybe you weren't, you know, maybe you couldn't comprehend what God was doing at first, and now you're going to be able to see the beauty in something. Okay, it could be a union with yourself, right? You could be really loving yourself right now. You could be, you know, really letting go of some things, right, from the past. Okay. I don't know, this past life energy feels good to me, okay? You could be reuniting with people, like, you know, you could be meeting your soul tribe, your spiritual family, right here on this earth. People that you meet that just, like, you know, you resonate with them. You go together real bad, like, you know, God's people, you know? Something about that. And we got a long time. Think long term as you are building something to last. So I'm hearing longevity, gratitude, unfolding in future. Okay? Someone's building something stable here. Okay? Something that can't just be broken. Something that can't be taken away from you. Because I feel like people took so many things away from you for so long. This is something that you're building that nobody can, like, really have access to. Okay?
Okay. I got the Queen of Swords out here, and she's being paired with the High Priestess in reverse. And I'm really feeling like, from an energetic perspective,
She cooking up the spell works.
the Queen of Swords, Libra energy, footnote, unbiased, judgment, justice, independent, right? This could be you. But this High Priestess in reverse, it could also be you. It could be a certain side of you, right? What I'm saying with this intuition is, the Queen of Swords is upright, right? This could be your archetype. Like, this could be you. This could be your makeup. High Priestess in reverse could be, you know how you have them pictures where you got God on this shoulder and you got the devil on that shoulder? Very much giving that kind of energy as I'm looking at it. Secrets, harm, hidden agenda, disconnected from intuition, withdrawn, silent, selfish, shallowness, ignorance, and misunderstanding, right? And if you a person that consider yourself enlightened, let me welcome you to the world of enlightenment. We all go through this being in reverse because it's this ignorance and misunderstanding about things that put us there. And if you didn't go through that, then sit down, you got some more work to do. Because you should definitely have been at this place right here where, you know, you you pretty ignorant to things going on around you, and you have a misunderstanding of everything. Because when you in this energy, this is where we thrive from. We don't strive from a place of knowing it all. We strive from a place of not knowing what it is, of figuring out this is what the work is. When you hear people say, I gotta do the work, what you think the work is? That's the work, right? Coming out of shallowness is the work. Coming out of selfishness, silence. Reconnecting with our intuition. And this is being justified by brave spirit with the Queen of Swords, again, which is you, right? And gratitude for the High Priestess in reverse. And the footnote says there's always something to be grateful for. Even that side of yourself that you might not be so fond of, learn how to be grateful for it because it means something. You need that side to integrate. You as an empath, again, if you consider yourself an empath, then you know that your power came from the pain of your shadow. You know that you went through enough, and this is the reason why you're the way you are. So, and if somebody hasn't gone through that, right, integrate into that part of yourself. That dark side of yourself, don't ignore it. You cannot walk in the light and ignore the dark part of your shadow. Integration is needed. So that part of yourself that you hold secret from everybody else, that part of yourself that you really want to lie about, have gratitude for that part of yourself. Get in touch with it so that you can integrate with it. Because if you don't touch it and you ignore it, while you trying to reach for light, it's going to be working in your auric field to sneak up on you. As soon as you think you got it, boom. Why failure to integrate? So I'm hearing spirits say, knocked off balance by lust again.
That's going to do it each and every time. Okay? Have to redirect that energy, like, seriously. Okay. We all got batteries, energizer batteries. You gotta learn how to direct that energy.
We all got negative and positive.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to direct that energy.
That's right.
Okay. Sometimes. We got 2002 coming out here for you, and it says unconditional love.
Hey.
Okay? Patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement. I just heard Tatiana. I don't know where that came from. Take action, unconditional love, Barry. Your name could be Barry. You could be eating berries. I don't know. Okay? Sean, Megan, Toya, Claire. It's time to put those things, long cherished ideas, into action. Brittany, you will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust the process here. Okay? It's time to put your ideas into action. Like, stop talking about it and really do it. And yeah, I got my foot on you, right? It's time to, all gas and no brakes is what I'm hearing. For someone, it's Tuesday. All right, you ain't get it right yesterday, but it's Tuesday. Let's start today, right? Something about that. Something about movement, okay? Maybe you didn't get enough steps in yesterday, sis, bro, right? Today's a new day, a new opportunity, okay? Give yourself unconditional love, grace, and gratitude.
I'm hearing just smash.
Okay.
On the gas, right? Just smash on the gas. Turn it up, let it blast, right? And it's real because you got fool's energy out here, right? And that's what fool's energy is all about.
Run it up.
Stepping on the gas, right? You know what the fool do? The fool stand on a cliff and he jump off the cliff while everybody looking at the cliff. So when he jump, everybody be like, look at this fool. He just jumped off the cliff. So they watch him come down. Then when he hit the ground, guess what he fall into? Success.
Right?
Why? Because the fool had foresight.
Right.
He knew what he was getting into.
He wasn't scared of new opportunity.
He wasn't scared to take a risk.
Right.
Right? And then when the fool hit success, everybody that was watching and predicting his demise, right?
Morning.
Now they gravitate and be like, oh, he made it. Oh, can I, you know? So it's an admirable quality, right? So you have that fool's energy, but it's being justified by pay attention, right? And I know why. Because the Eight of Swords is in reverse. You know what that means? You done started something that you may not fully believe in. Your self-limited beliefs is what's holding you up.
Okay.
Again, failure to integrate. It's like, I feel like, it feels like somebody being in religion, running from religion, then going in spirit realm, have a bad experience and run back to religion, and then run away from religion. And right, that energy is not going to be suitable. It's not. You got to realize, instead of running from one to the other, you're supposed to be able to integrate both of them. Because somebody's limited beliefs is in the way. It says inner critic in the way, anger is in the way. The inner critic is in the way, right? So it's like, you know, this Eight of Swords it's a failure to elevate. It's a failure to believe in this is what you're doing. For somebody who walking with God,
there you go, Ben.
God gave you something to do. He didn't give it to everybody else. See, if you look at the missions, when God gives people missions in all the holy books, they always got the mission by themselves. God gave it to them in a dream, in a prayer, or something. But wasn't nobody else around when they get the mission, right? Or when they write the mission statement, nobody's around. So same way with you, Chosen. Like when you decided to elevate, don't break your elevation because it's an inner critic inside of you, right? Sometimes you need to break away from everything.
Okay.
But don't give up on your progress.
That's right.
Don't give up on what God gave you to do because others don't understand it. Keep moving.
That's
like, because you could be in a situation where you know God gave you something to do. God put something on your heart. God is talking to you. God is resonating with you, sending you butterflies and all. And not saying that faith should be in nature, because nature is good and bad. It looks pretty, but it'll sting you at the same time.
Cause
right?
catastrophe.
So it's like God is speaking to you in many ways.
You know, and sometimes it's because, of course, we always speak about that here. You know, the purpose, the plan, the goal, the mission is not always for everybody to see. You know, sometimes it's only for you to understand what's happening, right? And in divine timing, things are revealed for the public, right? You are private property when it comes to the Most High. So some things when in your life are very exclusive. You know, not everything can be seen or known right away. You know, you are a particular kind of being where, you know, the things that you're going through, sometimes they have to be private until God is like, okay, here, now everybody can see. Now they can understand your vision, right? Now they can see why you were working so hard. Now they can see why you were doing this. Now they can see, right? Sometimes you just have to keep going no matter what.
Spiritual awakening is out here. So take heed to what Spirit is saying. You went through a spiritual awakening. You already awakening, so it ain't much going back to sleep. Once you already awaken, you awaken.
Okay.
So you got to integrate yourself. It's not a time to be fearful, because somebody like, oh, what am I doing with these spirits? I done got in here with these spirits. And but listen, man. God first. God first. You know, some people you dragged into certain places by other people. People drag your life into a realm of spirit. Spell work does it. All kind of things does it. Horrible relationships does it. Because somebody, you was connected to a demon. Walking demon, right? Maybe you thought it was a love affair. Whole time it was a binary contract on a soulish level. So recuperating from that, you had to go through a spiritual awakening. And on many different levels, you know, many people have reached spiritual awakenings on many different levels. There's a lot of different scenarios, but pay attention. Don't let your 8 of swords be in reverse. Don't be in that 8 of swords energy where as though, and reverse where as though you are the only one stopping you.
Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 out here in this connection. Personal growth, oneness, manifesting goals, connection, and completion. First, focus on positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. So you literally create the life you desire, right? Okay? I'm telling you that. Something about you being connected, something about you understanding your oneness with everything. Okay, we got Libra time, September 23rd to October 22nd. This could be your birthday, October 22nd. That's my husband's birthday.
Yeah, that's my birthday. Yeah.
Or September 23rd. This could be your birthday. We got Libra time here. Weigh all options first. Balance, harmony, and choices. Okay? So I feel like at one time you could have been a person that, you know, just made very quick choices. But I feel like right now with Libra time coming out, it's very important to make logical decisions. Like, we can't make the same errors over and over again at this point and call ourselves, you know, elevated, call ourselves in alignment, right? Call ourselves leaders, right? Making the same mistakes over and over again. So there's something about divine balance here. Okay, I just seen the yin and yang symbol. You can have this tattooed on your body. Okay. Something about divine balance is here. Connection. Okay? Let's see. And we got honor. Treat the people you love with respect and you'll find your relationship becomes stronger. Right? Ooh. I feel like that's in all relationships. Okay? Honor the people that you love, whether they're friends, families, whatever. Your lover. Right? Show them honor. Because when you show honor, you know, it allows you to be honored, right? So something about that. Now, we do got distraction here with the apple. I know my husband was talking about lust earlier. You know, that lust demon is something terrible. We got distraction here. I just heard like a Jezebel spirit, Asmodeus, Archangel Michael to the rescue, okay? This may not be aligned with your highest good, tempting, deceptive, and secrets. There could be something that glitters that damn sure ain't gold, okay? There could be something that looks good on the outside, but the core is rotten, okay? You know? I was also thinking too, God is saying, you know, right now, it's very important for us as human beings, you know, to appreciate what we have and not really lust over the lives of others, because you don't know what other people really have going on. You know, people dress up a lot of things right now, especially sickness. There's a lot of people that have a lot of material, but they have no health, right? Their health is depleted. So I think it's very important for us, you know, if you find yourself being healthy, thank God, right? And if you find yourself unhealthy, I pray that God gives you strength and, you know, get you through whatever you're going through. But there's someone and you keep looking for money, but you don't understand that your health is your wealth. Your health will allow you to live longer to achieve the goals, right? Because there's someone and their days are numbered and they have 5 cars, 2 homes. Their bank account is looking pretty good, but the doctor says, you know, that they won't live long, right? So be very thankful. Don't allow the distractions of the world to confuse you, because, you know, we can't serve the world, right? So, I don't know, something about a distraction here.
Hey, y'all. It's definitely out here. Knight of Wands, impulsiveness, right? Spirit says, let it go. It's right here. Aries energy. Footnote, impulsiveness, charming, unpredictable, very passionate. So I feel like Spirit wants somebody to slow down. Knight of Wands is the fastest moving knight in the deck. He moves so fast, sometimes the feet don't even hit the ground on the car. It's a very fast move in fiery, passionate energy. And while it's good, it's a good motivation, it's a good energy. I would say, it's a good energy. It's not necessarily a bad energy, but it's not sustainable. And when we move around in life in the Knight of Wands energy, that's when we start doing things like especially with the passion. See, the passion that can lead to promiscuity. Like you can be so passionate and so fast that, you see somebody, you see a little bit of electricity. Next thing you know, you're in a compromising situation. That's the world we live in. It's that easy. And she was just speaking about Asmodeus and Jezebel, Archangel Michael. So anytime those names come out, right, it's a reflection of the energy that's present. That's lust. That's destructive lust. I feel like Elijah right now. Like, Elijah, he always did war with Jezebel. Right? Right? He was scared of her too at one time. God had to straighten him out, right? I ain't scared of it. But nevertheless, listen, no, I'm just saying, seriously. Let go of this super fast, passionate energy, impulsive. Oh, God told me to do this. God told me to do that. God told me to do that. Sometimes God is saying, sit down.
Be still.
Be still, right? And thank you, Spirit.
That don't mean you got to stop working either, right? When you be still.
Learn how, seriously, for somebody, you got a connection with Spirit. Learn that. Learn how to understand that when the connection is not that solid, it doesn't mean that nothing's changed. It doesn't mean you lost your ranking. Even with your ancestors, when you don't hear them like you used to, it doesn't mean that anything's changed. It could be a test you're going through. It could be a level you're going through, or it could just be something. It could be a phase, right? Because what happens is we get impulsive. When we feel like the connection is broken, we feel like we can do things to get it stronger. And sometimes that's not the case. And that's how we fall in line with them trickster spirits. Trickster spirits come in, they want to tickle your fancy, right?
They want to tickle your fancy.
That's what they do. They want to come in because you used to God coming down sending butterflies around. You ain't seen no butterflies lately. You know what I'm saying? You might be feeling like, man, I don't know. I just feel like I ain't hearing from God. Let me do something. Sit down. Be still, right? Let it come to you. Sometime, the old man used to say, the teacher don't talk while the test is going on.
Come on now.
Right?
Come on now. You can never get no answers.
Yeah, that's the old man used to say to us. The teacher doesn't talk when the test is the test is going on. You can't ask the teacher questions.
That's so real.
You just gotta go through it, right?
Okay.
So let go of the impulsiveness. And the lovers is being clarified by right direction. And I feel like this is a consummation of self. We ain't even talking about divine unions and all that. We're talking about the culmination of self.
Yeah, because
right?
I feel like, at this point, Spirit of God is saying to us, like, when we get into challenges and when we get into situations, we have to, at this point in life, we can't be feeling like it's the end, it's over. Like at this point, your purpose, you have a reason to be here. So when these challenges come, you just have to be willing to face them. Because guess what? You get through them every time. There's not too many things that you can't get through. You are resilient. You were born to be resilient, So a lot of times, ooh, now want me to get this out. But a lot of times, the most challenging part is just to face the challenge. That's it. A lot of times we just don't even want to face it. But a lot of times, if you just face the challenge, you already halfway through the battle, showing up and facing it. Because so many people run when the challenge comes.
And sometimes when you meet the challenge, you be so surprised your authority make the challenge run. It reminds me of a story that bro told me one time. He said he was trapped in this girl's house and it was a guy on the other side of the door screaming at him, boy, what you got? So he calling around like, yo, I need somebody to come and get me. I'm trapped on. So he called somebody to come. Lo and behold, when they get there, the guy's on the other side of the door. He's standing on a crate, right? He's standing on a crate, making all this noise behind the door, right? So come to find out, he was like maybe 4'1", right? And bro was like 6'7". So it was like he was in fear of something just because he couldn't see it. And come to find out, he opened the door and walked right past the you know, and that could be the case with us sometimes. Like, just rise to meet the struggle,
Okay.
meet the challenge.
That's so
Sometimes it's
real.
not as bad as
It's
it
not,
seems. Like,
you know, half of the hardest part is showing up,
Yeah.
arriving, you know, not being afraid, because that's what happens. We become afraid, you know, we become in fear. We don't have faith, and we let fear kick in, and then we don't want to show up because we feel like, oh, we don't want to deal with it. We're not strong enough. We don't want to deal with the pain of it, the headache. We don't want to get it wrong, whatever it is. But a lot of times, if you just show up, God is like, okay, you showed up, and guess what? I'm gonna meet you right there.
and it's not a lie, because like in the battle, remember in the battle of Jericho, like God told Joshua, go fight the battle of Jericho. Jericho had these big old walls. So Joshua could have been like, man, I ain't gonna fight this. Why can't I beat these walls? Whole time he got there and ain't even had to fight. All he had to do was march around the walls. The walls had so many cracks in them. Them blowing horns and marching around the walls, it caused the rocks to shift.
Look at that.
So they was able to hit the rock and make the whole wall fall down. Right? God got a plan.
Each and every time.
Love is in the right direction. Before I get out of here,
They said before you get out of here.
somebody got your sexual identity back.
Hey.
Somebody got your desire back. You know, it gets lost, especially when you're going through healing. Sometimes you feel like, you know, your sexual rhythm is just off, right? Well, somebody getting that back, harmony. It says union. And last but not least, if you are in a relationship, right? And this is for my people in relationships, because I wanted to touch on the singles first. You're in the right direction.
Hey.
If this is resonating, it says union, partnership, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, strength of two together, deep love, and a choice.
We got Gemini energy out here.
Definitely.
Okay.
Lover's card.
Right? Last but not least, before we get out of here, we got 707. Okay? Contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get the message to others. Okay? So make sure you use your enthusiasm, right, to get the message out. Okay? 707 is here. Contentment, being okay with where you are, divine intervention. You have help, guidance, and assistance here. Okay? So you could be going through another spiritual awakening. Like, okay? You know, this process is never over. We're continuously growing. And that's what I see here for you. Okay?
It's out here.
Right? 707. Hey. Hey. And that was your message. Accept or reject it. But keep your spirit protected. Hey. We love you guys so much. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for all of your comments, your interaction, your love, your support. Thank you guys for all of your donations to our channel. If you would like to donate to our channel, all of our information is on our page so that we can do more videos like this. Okay? If you're not already, you may want to subscribe to the page so you get more videos like this one. We're Elemental Beings, and we catch you later on.